My topic is Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease is one of the most difficult diseases of its time. One starts out being able to take care of themselves and then having to rely on someone else's help eventually. The hardest part of having a family member with Alzheimer's disease is watching them have no knowledge of who who their family actually is. This is near and dear to my heart because my grandma had this illness. When she didn't know me, it was devastating. What is Alzheimer's disease? It's a progressive mental deteriorations that can occur in middle age due to generalized degeneration of the brain. It is a type of dementia that causes problems with memory, thinking, and behavior. Approximately 200,000 Americans under the age of 65 have younger onset of this illness. Article 1 is Alzheimer's disease, seeing the early signs. The purpose of this article is many patients with early signs of Alzheimer's disease, AD, first seek help from PCPs. The implications for practice. Early intervention is critical because delay with non-reversible symptoms progression. Conclusions. It has been shown that once a diagnosis has been made, healthcare providers, patients, and caregivers can evaluate treatment options. Article 2. What are the early signs and symptoms of Alzheimer's disease? Objective. The purpose of the study was to examine the early non-cognitive symptoms of Alzheimer's disease and to determine duration and frequency of the symptoms. Study and design. It was a cross-sectional description study conducted in May from May 2008 through February 2009. The Article 2, still. Results. Non-cognitive symptoms among participants were professionally changes, everyday activities, impairment. There is a depressed mood, sleep, persecution, hallucinations, and behavioral symptoms. Conclusions. It has been proven that behavioral and psychological symptoms might encompass more than half the features during this onset of this disease. How important is it to see early signs of this disease? It is critical to get tested early before any of the signs are obvious. The exam, which can be completed online or by hand, tests language ability, reasoning, problem skills, and memory. There may also be some blood tests that can be taken which will be able to help detect this illness early. As I had said before, Alzheimer's is near and dear to me. Seeing someone that you love having this disease is not something that you want to see every day. I mean, they can be able to take care of themselves, and then one moment and the next minute they'll have to be totally dependent. And having somebody not know who you are is not something that you want to have to go through on a daily basis. Thank you. And this concludes my discussion on Alzheimer's disease.